William?
A
lot of us call you William.
Yes, but I really hate when random people call me that.
Same.
You know, like when somebody's like, "Hey, William," in real life or something, or in chat, you know, like they're trying to scold me. I was like, you don't know me like
it's
that.
all, yeah, it's all, yeah.
Y'all can call me Will.
It's a combination of like, you don't know me like that, like we're not. But also there's an expectation like, am I supposed to know you? Like when it's in person, I'm like, wait, do I know you?
Just call me Blitz or Will. I'm okay with Will. William is reserved for like really close friends, my sister, and my girlfriend. And what is it? My mom calls me Bill.
Yeah.
And that's, you can't call me that either.
Nobody else can call you
Bill. No one can call me Bill.
That is way too cute.
Yeah. I legitimately don't think my mom can make the W sound, so that's...
So I was going to say, to counter to my point of the side lane Ember Spirit, also, don't you just... Oh, I didn't finish. Leo is his real name.
Yeah. So you're cool with that.
We're cool
with that.
Centaur, so now we just put an offlaner that we know can mess with Ember Spirit, right? Centaur does that really well, I think. Because he's just, his retaliate is physical damage.
I mean, I think Centaur right now is the best offlaner.
Yeah.
He's the new... There are very few, and I'll say it like this. There are very few offlaners that are, like, good at fighting.
Yeah.
The enemy safe lane. What are you laughing at?
It just reminded me of, I played a game like a week or so ago. I think I played back-to-back games against either, it was somebody on Beast Coast. I can't remember if it was Roya or IX Mike.
Yeah.
But I played Centaur 2 times in a row, and I just cut the waves. I think it was IX Mike because he was playing support to it, and he was just like, you know, I was like Teal or whatever. He's like, "Hey Teal, real nice play style," you know, because I'm just cutting the waves over and over again, and it's just such a dumb concept.
Centaur is the new Sand King in that way.
Yeah.
What made Sand King so broken was it was a revolutionary thing. You no longer had to cut waves. You could just sit in Sandstorm and fight the enemy carry.
Yeah. What a meta we've gone to. Where the
that's for
revolutionary
Riptides,
thing
not
is,
Undertows. I'm full.
Is Riptides.
Riptides.
So Undertows, wait, which ones are which?
I'm actually gonna Google this because I feel like I'm gonna get you killed one day.
Yeah, I mean, when you're being pulled into the ocean, whatever that is.
How do you escape a Riptide? Swim parallel to the shore. To escape the current.
Is Riptide the one that's pulling you out into the ocean? Undertow's the one that pulls you down.
I guess.
That sounds what Undertow would mean.
That flow away from the Yep.
Have you ever been in a situation where you get pulled under or something? You get like, whether it's like in snow or water where you get tumbled around and you don't know which way is up? Have you ever been in that situation?
When I jumped out of the car, that was probably the closest I've ever felt to that position. Honestly, though, I didn't know what month it was for a second. Concussions are no joke, guys. Like
that, I would tell you that feeling is like one of the scariest feelings I've ever had.
Fool,
it's just
I know.
like, well, I mean, it's also like in that situation, it's like you're underwater and you don't know which way to go for air. It's like
that's why I don't mess with beaches. Like,
nah, dude, there's tons of great activities.
Oh, they took Bristle. Okay, so Bristle's there. Bristle's Beast Coast seems to have like a formula set up, by the way, where it's like we need an offlaner that can fight in the lane. And so Brax, we're gonna pick you this Bristle. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. Like no matter what hero you're playing against, you'll have a +1 and you can just spam quills.
Okay.
You get 4 mangoes, you're chill. You spam quills and you're good.
Okay. So, but what do you think Bristleback is good against in this situation? Also, is it? Are you sure it's a Brax hero? What if it's safe lane and they?
It could be.
Okay, no. We're definitely settled. That's their safe.
So I knew Ryoya has to be the
Ember Spirit player,
because it's not the win. It's not the reason you win or lose the game.
Yeah.
Whereas I think it's a very good Wraith King game so far. He doesn't care about the burst damage of the Centaur.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend is very burst heavy. Like his toolkit and the way he works, if he builds like Hex, if he goes that build and stuff like that, completely useless against Wraith King. You have 3 run at you heroes, which I think is another way that Beast Coast is like doing well. They're making Dota as simplified as possible for themselves at all phases of the game, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like have a core concept. You're gonna play this type of hero. You're gonna play this type of hero. You're gonna play this type of hero, and then just make it very easy, like a one-to-one replacement for all your players.
Yeah.
Ryoya, there's like a flow chart. That's how you do it. You flow chart Dota it. It's the same way like when we drafted for CCNC when we were in the quals. It was like, if Storm is banned, pick TA. If TA and Storm are banned, pick Lina. If all three are banned,
we lose.
We lose.
So
what do you want to play? Ember? Oh no, he played Ember as well.
Yeah.
You couldn't ban all of Quinn's heroes. That's the thing.
That's for sure.
There's like, we'd find something.
Is Juggernaut good here? Isn't it bad?
So I think
Against
Jug
Wraith?
is bad against SD because the illusions are very strong.
Yeah.
I think that I don't think it's terrible against Wraith King actually.
Okay.
Because I think Healing Ward is very good against Beast Coast's lineup.
Okay.
They have no easy way to knock down the Healing Ward.
Okay.
Plus, it's a hero that can't easily get initiated on. And a lot of the damage that you see on Beast Coast is magic.
Okay.
So there will be a time period where Rezo is going to be very, very strong.
The only lockdown they have against him is the Magnus RP. Well, they do have Purge to slow him down when he's trying to spin away, but usually it's,
I'm not
it's
sure.
the spin TP that you're afraid of.
It's a weird, I don't know what it, I think it's an okay pick. I'm trying to figure out like the justification behind it. I really think it's probably the Healing Ward. You can just like Healing Ward hit with SF.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Rezo doesn't have the new Juggernaut set.
He does.
That's all I know. I'm disappointed
He
by
is
that.
scrub.
And Roya doesn't have the new Ember Spirit set? Yo, that new Ember Spirit is dope. I almost wanted to become an Ember Spirit player just off of that set.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to happen, but unless Ember Spirit becomes a 4 position all of a sudden.
And we get into the game number 2 as, surprisingly enough, Beast Coast is up. Maybe not surprising if you're a fan of the Undertow.
You know what's cooking?
Boom!
That's such a good line.
Are they going to keep doing it? Yeah, they did it last time. All 5 of them spammed it.
Oh no, Team Unity is falling apart.
It really has. You know what that was? It was 1437 as the captain. Like, hey, let's do it again, guys. Come on, we can do it. Comeback time. And he does it. And then Moo, who is just a general
like, get out of
spammer,
this shit.
Moo's
Okay,
like,
do
yeah, I can do that too.
Wait, are we? Okay, we're in.
And then grumpy ass Sphere.
Oh,
is like,
I know
nope.
what to do. I know what to do this time. Look at this.
What? Oh yeah, you hit the end game button.
Boy, oh wait, it's on the wrong way again.
Let's see. Is there something on that other
I'm
program?
just not. Screw it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Beast Coast versus J.Storm.
I think it's. I mean, Beast Coast got Radiant twice.
I do know that. Oh! That was close. You see that?
Yeah.
Could have gotten.
Both of them.
I mean, at least he got the 3 bounty runes, but it would have been sick. 4 bounty runes plus forcing 2 TPs if he gets them on the cliff.
That would have been nasty. So the good news for 9 is that he wins this matchup, and I don't think it's very easy for Moose to get this kill.
Yeah.
Although I think he'll try, which is why Fear is around this area. But I think Moose actually tries to kill mid. This would be the best timing ever if he just like went right now, and that's why 9's backing out.
Who's going to cut the creep wave, and IX Mike is going to have to find a way to deal with that. Meanwhile,
As you do in this matchup.
the 4-position Magnus is being chased around by Fear, while they're going to try and solo zone out the Bristleback. And I know, playing Bristle, you do not like playing against Undying.
Oh, IX Michael, don't fight this. This is not your calling in life. Moo's got 4 stacks. Let's get a 7 bomb going, perhaps.
I think, you know, the sick thing about this is that you just don't care if you're Moo at some point. Even if you died to this. Say you died to this.
Oh, you're dead to this.
Which you died. Like, you just got retaliate stacks, and the creep wave's still going to push into your tower.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
so
never feels that bad to get first blood on IX Mike.
Yeah, sure. And he's going to have boots and a little bit extra gold to work with. Meanwhile, Leo did something really cool. He pulled to the hard camp, first of all, but then he also tanked the creep wave. So they're not going to get a big creep wave push. But Moo's going to pop his retaliate stacks and probably get all the last hits.
Oh, Ryoya just getting right-click like crazy. I don't know what Monster Pig is, but he just dove under the tower.
Now that the Shadow Shaman is gone, Moose will do the same little back laning play. How do you fix that, Blitz? I feel like,
This?
Yeah.
How do you fix this?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not very fun, though. If I'm 100% honest. Oh,
9 just got the triple stack on him.
he's going to have to deliver salve. This is, like, not a fun position to be in when you've got to deliver salve, SF's got bottle.
Yeah.
This is why this matchup is so one-sided, I would say. As Ryoya's going to go in, he's got to be careful not to get triple raised. He will just die. He's trying to just secure this wave for himself.
How did Moose die?
I think he might have actually...
He died to an Undying doing the creep pulling thing.
I mean, he doesn't care.
Maybe he just accepted his death?
It's all good.
Just a reset?
J.Storm can run at you too, though. I do think I like J.Storm's draft better this time around. Like, I think Dota always comes down to who can run at who better. And this is a pretty good run at you game. Although I think it's going to be a sick Bristle game, no? There's no Silver Edge carriers. There's no very easy, what is that item called? Spirit Vessel carriers.
Yeah.
Like, your Shaman doesn't want to get one.
Yeah.
So, like, your Undying 1437, like, he's going to try, I guess, but...
Maybe that's why they're putting so much attention to him in the laning phase. Trying to keep him shut out right away.
Oh.
Nice. That was a cool little shockwave and a skewer play there. And it might actually get them the kill. 1437 is going to heal up for a lot. Brax is going to have to dive in really deep.
Look at that
if he
healing
wants to
more
try
pop.
for that.
He had to use all his mangas, though.
Yep. That's usually one of the big downsides is Undying. Oh, they're going to try and chase down Brax here. Resolution will be able to take him out. That was...
Oh, he didn't get the hit on the healing ward either.
Sucks.
Don't worry, guys. I got the overlay this time. Cap forgot about it, but it's your boy Blitz
You're on the
Dota.
production PC.
It's your boy Blitz Dota in
You're
the cut.
on the production PC because
Never
I have to
forgets
do
his
the
homeboys in
observing.
chat. Honestly, I only have internet friends, so you guys please like me for that. I really need the goodwill right now.
How's Leo doing? 19 and 6, 25 and 11 on the Juggernaut. Plus he got a kill. So the safe lane of J.Storm is definitely going a little bit better. Also, this mouse is sticky. Not, you know, the mouse, the middle mouse button is sticky, so sometimes it won't go off of smooth drag.
I feel.
Quite annoying. 5-minute bounty runes are coming up. 1437's not sure if he can challenge, but 9 is coming over. It's still too late, though. Brax is going to be able to pick that up. They're just going to shrine together. Resolution goes for the spin as he tries to collect a bounty rune, but they do glyph. So he doesn't get all of that CS, or at least not this easily.
Oh, Brax is having a pretty good time of things, though. 25 CS to
Yeah.
the 18 to Moo. And Brax is playing this really well. He's just, he doesn't really care about deaths. That is the one thing that I wish would change a little bit. Like, offlaner deaths feel so impactless.
Yeah.
As long as you get the pull-off and you get some CS, Tevs, I don't care. I don't love that part right now. I really don't like this pull meta. It's my least favorite offlaner meta.
Yeah.
I even preferred the Sand one.
I mean, I think the full pull part is part of larger part of the
Leo's
reason.
dead?
Yeah, Leo is dead.
Your greedy Bill Leo has been punished. He had no boots. He went gloves of haste first item.
Yeah. Well, he buys boots in death.
I think that's like that was his sign, you know, like that probably wasn't a good idea.
1437 going for all these denies, but now Brax is just going to kill him instead. Was it really worth those 2 melee creep denies? Well, it was, because he doesn't die. Because Brax runs out of mana.
He was very smart there. He got out of the creep wave, actually. And Brax is now in trouble if he gets Decayed up once, he'll just
Leo's
die.
going to be gone on again here. No retaliate stakes this time around, so it's not going to be as easy, but Leo's definitely going to drop quite low, and Fear finishes him off with the Ether Shock.
Oh, this is one thing I don't love about his build is just the pure greediness of it is a little bit too much for me.
Think he needed phase first, at least like the chainmail or something against
Centaur Shaman is a really strong lane.
Yeah, they both right click for a lot of damage.
Plus Ike's Michael just helped you get first blood, man. Like, come on. Repay him back. Underestimate Mike, you get the spike. I don't like that one as much. That's not very catchy.
What?
That's chat I'm reading there.
What? Sorry, say that again. Underestimate Mike, you get no.
You get the spike.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's actually a bad chant. If whoever comes up with the next like good chant for Mike, 5 minutes into the pass or whatever, you'll get a shout out.
Leo and Roya gonna go through the stacks that Mike set up for them. But J.Storm, they are currently trying to steal some of the experience and then pop out. Go for Roya. They're going to try and burst him down. They just need one more hit. And Leo, his stun is not good enough to save them. And all the big creeps are left alive for Mood to be able to take those as well. A huge, huge, huge win. J.Storm adjusting to the playstyle of the Shadow Demon as they know it so well.
Good sir, you asked, what do you do when the mid laner just goes into the jungle and the support takes over mid? That is, I guess, what you do.
Yeah.
It does make it so that Brax gets a really free lane, and Final Rezo, he's not happy about this. But he should be, because the rest of his team is doing much better this time around. And they actually have catch and good ways to initiate. Like, I don't love the Spear Breaker off-lane thing that teams are trying to make work. So
Wow.
it's just not a thing.
Isn't it just J.Storm? I haven't seen anybody else do it.
They must have won a bunch of scrims or... You know, Mood did it in pubs, and it's, you know, it's been really cool, but
Yeah.
I ain't.
Oh, he got the reincarnation. 1437 may have given up his life for that, but taking away that very, very long cooldown of reincarnation nice and early, that's... You're not going to hate that.
I think that's a fine trade. Look at how slow this Wraith King's farm has become. He's just actually went from going Midas straight up. He was like 400 gold away from it to having to fully buy out phase boots.
Yeah, that is rough. I feel like more people should do this. Challenge the Wraith King early. Like, even when he gets level 6, keep challenging him.
Look at this ping right now.
Don't let
Leo's
this
like,
guy...
Why are they both in their jungle, in the same jungle cap?
Yeah, I don't know.
And don't let this guy what?
Well, don't let him get free Midas and free skeleton stacks.
Yeah.
Because that's where his farm gets out of control, is off the skeletons. They're going to pop the Stampede, see if they can run down Moose, while 1437 does end up dying.
But
So
it's just...
they couldn't save him,
I mean,
but
it's both cores killing a 5 undying.
yeah.
And Rezo's waiting here. He's going to pop. Yeah, he's got him. Might not even need to ulti for this one.
Not needed.
Nice. Just good punish overall. And this should tip them off to the fact that they've got wards.
They're going to get
J.Storm all four.
bounty runes.
Very good move by Rezo. He's off to a much, much better game. And they just kind of left him alone to his own devices after they gave him the laning phase start. Very, very good.
They are going to get the tier 1 mid tower first. That was a weird smoke, which immediately gets popped. But this is just Moo and Resolution having very free games in 9. Not too shabby of a game either, as he's third in net worth, but 600 ahead of the Ember Spirit in 4th. That's where that 4,000 net worth lead that J.Storm currently has is. It's all in the cores. And in those early tier 1 towers being taken, as we are going to have that mid tier 1 taken right back with the Shadow Shaman wards.
I do think that Storm still has to play very aggressively. I think they lose this game as it goes on. Plus, picking Jug into Wraith King always feels weird because you can summon the skeletons mid-ulti.
Yeah.
And that always feels really nice as 9. Oh, he's... Oh, man, I thought he had the triple. He waited a little bit too long to cast the third.
It would have been big. That would have slowed down his Hanamitis even more, which he's just about to pick up on the
That would have been so depressing.
Stampede, something's happening. It's at top lane. The spin going out. Mike is going to be caught by Fear. Now, Brax is still going to stick around. Knowing the movement speed's gone, he can just as easily catch the support and trade things out. A 5-for-4 position in a game that they're losing. Look at that, 250 gold for Fear. That's, Beast Coast is going to be happy with that one.
Oh, Nine's just about to get his Yules. He has it now. Ryoyu's got to be careful about this.
Yeah, doesn't want to be caught in the Yule's Requiem combo.
Has the Arcane Rune, but still got to be a little bit more worried about this. Is he's going to come forward? He's going to all in on 9 right now.
Yules him. Requiem him. Can he actually get it out perfectly?
I can't believe Ryoyu went for that.
He did. What? I think he just didn't
not
believe
play?
9 could do it. He just thought, this guy's garbage. He can't pull this off. I mean, he did not have a Remnant out already, so.
Yeah, that was, not sure what he was going for there, but 9 just gets a freebie. 9 gave him like 8 opportunities to walk away too. He's like, bro, you don't want this.
Don't test me, bro. Bro, walk away.
Don't say anything about my mom. It's like, calm down, dude. Don't do it.
What's old Braxy Brax doing? Still working on the Vanguard. Big difference between him and Moo's farm, but it's going to get even worse. Hey, I have a mechanics question for you, which is...
My strong suit, yes.
That's your strong suit, yeah. Omni Slash, when you use it on Mars, it always hits bulwarks. Does that mean with Bristleback it always hits his front?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
I
But
think
then
it's
why
where you
does it
cast
work
it
that way against Mars?
Because technically Mars is always, you know, he's looking forward in life.
Okay. Moo is here. Watch out. He's got the Blink Dagger. Hits a 2-man stomp. Moose and IX Mike will both fall. Now, Roya does manage to get away.
Oh.
But still, a pretty nasty exchange, a 1-for-3.
Oh, boy. This is getting kind of rough now. They're making some errors that they weren't making in the previous game.
Uh-huh.
It all starts from Leo dying twice at bottom. That was rough. Oh, he's going for that build that that guy on Amber Gesa went to.
Yeah. Belt of Strength into the Radiance.
Yeah.
Just a casual.
I guess that's the thing.
You're going to get it eventually anyway for what? What item? Sange or something?
You can go that, but you could also just go for, was it Basher?
No. Is
Yeah.
it Basher? It is Basher. That's what it is.
You crazy, Cap. You wild for this one.
When do I build Basher, huh? Me, poor off-lane hero. I'm just happy when I have Blink Dagger. Resolution, spin away, RP! Got him!
Wow, from downtown.
From downtown!
He got worked. And now they're finally going to get some bounty runes, too. Ryoya, is that your Maelstrom?
On the courier?
Yes, it is.
Hype. So they've got an item to work with. 9, thinking about BKB, thinking about Blink Dagger. Which one do you go, Blitz?
I think you go for the BKB, but I don't know if I feel good about it, because I think it then puts you on a little bit of a timer.
Okay.
But at the same time, it would suck to throw away your lead. That's the downside to mess up.
Well, neither option was correct.
It was mech? I'm okay with
It
that.
was a trick question. The real answer was mech.
That sounds like more of a halfway option.
Okay.
It's like, it's a defensive item that doesn't like hard cap you into anything.
Yeah.
As Leo's going to run down bottom lane.
1437 trying to defend this tower as best as possible. We'll get the deny. He's been a deny machine. And Stampede's going to go off. He's going to run away into the trees while Moo strikes forward. Tries to go for the kill into the Shadow Demon. Is struggling to finish him off, though. Resolution will collect it, though, with the spin. And Moo looks for his next target. Brax is building up those stacks.
Brax has got a full Manta. He wants to continue to chase right now. As Moose gets out of here, Brax looking to do the same right now. He's going to cut upwards. Should be just fine as Moo guesses down. That'll be the wrong call for him, as they're just continuing to try to make space right now. The next timing that Beast Coast is going to hit is this Radiance. They're not really waiting for anything else. They're just going to chill until the Radiance Wraith King can sort of just run in frontline for you.
Blink Dagger is back up for Moo, but he's waiting for his stomp. And unfortunately, that Omni Slash, it latches onto Mike, which will be a 5-position kill, but they want something a little bit more. Moo, he gets his Blink Dagger taken away by Roya, but still waiting for an opportunity. No, it gets denied again as Brax gets the quills out. He's not going to find initiation at all. 9 charges forward, trying to get some sort of Requiem opportunity, but I think Beast Coast realizes this is a fight that's pretty much over. They can't fight it any longer. Roya tried to go for the kill on Moo, but the rest of his team had to retreat, so...
Raise number 1, and he's looking for the stacks, but trying to confirm if anybody is there. The mech allowing them to reset. They have so many good ways to heal and continue the fight.
Yeah.
This is why I think that they took the Juggernaut, because I think the healing ward in this game is just way too good.
That makes sense. Healing ward, mech, soul rip. It's a lot of stuff. And you're right, no one's building Spirit Vessel against the Bristleback, because no one really can. But it doesn't seem like they need it, as they are out healing all this damage over time. Moo managed to find an opening here onto Brax. Brax is super tanky, though. I'm a little bit surprised they're still going for it. A nice skewer into 3-man RP. That's going to knock down 2 of them. Resolution did get off the spin, though, so not taking a ton of magic damage, but still plenty of room to chase him down. 8 seconds till next spin. They give up on that one, whereas 9 managed to find Mike and gave him the Yule's Requiem combo.
That is one way to get away from Beast Coast's lineup, is just to simply walk it off. As you can RP Rezo, but at the same time, like, the follow-up chase is pretty bad by them. Manta is a really good item in this game because it allows you to disengage the chains, and also allows you to dodge the very easy projectile from the Wraith King.
Yeah. You know, I realized when SF runs into Wraith King skeleton push, it's like free souls. Right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets it for... Do you get souls for things that to reincarnate? Probably not, right?
I don't think so. Alright, so the game sort of is in an okay spot.
Brax has plenty of people behind him. He's not scared of this at all. In fact, he charges forward. They're going to try and catch Moo here. Well, the Stampede is down. Chain stun him a little bit more. A little bit of save from 1437. They just stick on him with the Radiance as well. They should be burning out a lot of J.Storm. Leo, he's ready to die. In fact, he wants to slow down 9 if possible, but they're going to turn for Resolution instead. Spin up. There's going to go the reincarnation. Fortunately, the magic immunity of the spin allows Resolution to get to the high ground to the rest of his team.
They're still just going to disengage off of that. It's a good spot, as it looks like 1437. He wants his team to re-engage, but they've got to be careful about this. The amount of poke that Beast Coast has, not easy to deal with. And without the Centaur Stampede, still dead for 18 seconds. Not a bad fight, though, for J.Storm either. They didn't have to pop anything too major. They've got Arcane Rune on the SF. He didn't go down. They need some sort of chase item, I think, on Leo at some point, so he can get on top of these heroes.
So you want after Halberd to blink?
Yeah. It says, somebody says it doesn't matter because Mars skill only affect auto attacks, not magic or skill attacks.
What?
I don't know.
That has nothing to do with Omni Slash. You're getting attacks.
I'm pretty sure the way that it works for Bristle is like if he's facing away from you, from where like the cast point was, it only hits your back, right?
Oh.
Mars always hits your front.
It still doesn't quite make sense though, because if you like, there's just an inconsistency right there, right? If you Omni Slash Mars in the back, it still goes to the bulwark in the front. Somebody in chat, more reputable than the other guy. Test this out. See if Bristleback, if it ever hits his back when you Omni Slash him. Maybe it just doesn't. Who knows?
Somebody said Chad Cap and Virgin Blitz.
Got him.
They figured out my secret. I've yet to lose it. But one day, guys.
Well, it's one of the greats of our time, Eminem said. Just lose it.
True.
Oh.
What the hell's wrong with you, boy? So Diffusal completed on Rezo now. Really good item, I think, against both the Ember Spirit and the Wraith King for obvious reasons on the Wraith King. But for the Ember, it's you just get to chase him down when he tries to throw out his Remnant later on in the fights once he hard commits. It goes out so slowly.
Scotty up next for Resolution. BKB for Moo. 9 considering Blink as well as Scythe.
This game's
Scythe later on for the 40%
getting more and more
CD
even,
reduction.
by the way.
It's getting more and more what?
Even.
Yeah, Beast Coast is like slowly but surely.
But I don't know if that... I don't know. I feel like with what J.Storm has, they should... Oh.
Okay. Did Brax think his allies were behind him? Because
That was confusing.
they were not.
Brax says sorry, and they immediately tip him, trying to counter tilt. They might still fight this on the side of Beast Coast. Yeah, I like this. I like this smoke, even though it was completely under a ward.
They have no buyback on Bristle, but they do have the RP. They have the double empower cores here. A big entrance by Moo would do a lot, but that's why 1437, he's on patrol duty here. Now he's going to die almost immediately here. No spells cast. And J.Storm actually coming out of the pit to fight. But Resolution, now having blown his spin, is very much exposed. He will be able to get the Manta to get away from chains. Nice initiation from Moo onto Moose. Managed to get that stomp, but Moose gets away thanks to the disruption and the Blink Dagger.
Get back
Pulling
in that
Moo
pit.
back in a little bit more. Roya, he needs to try and find a way past this Centaur and into the pit.
They're not going to get this Roshan cap.
It doesn't look like it. The server wards,
Bristle's
in
up.
fact, are going to go down in 2 seconds. And Roya, he can keep chasing if he wants to. And
You can't give
Beast
this up if
Coast,
you're J.Storm.
Beast Coast can try and take it themselves now. Build up that physical damage and minus armor with the Quills and the Viscous Nasal Goo. And Moo, he's going to have to try and come in and seal it, but it's already dead. He's a bit too late for it. They do manage to catch IX Mike as he pushes himself forward to try and stop any from blinking in. Oh, Ember Spirit! Requiem out, and he does
Bring
manage to
that
get off
RP.
the slide. The RP from Moose brings them all inside the pit. And now 9 will fall. Resolution, last one alive, immediately gets halberded. So he can't even take away the Aegis of Leo.
Oh.
A huge play from Moose.
They
and
all clumped up?
J.Storm clumped up and just gave him a freebie.
Nine's like, my ulti, get in here. Everybody ran in there. And they all subsequently pay for this. 1437 now getting chased up. There's no way for the rest of his team to catch up here. Sphere going to catch the Bristleback in the front, but with the Tombstone engaged, I think Brax is perfectly fine with this. They're going to grab the tier 2 tower. And that was such an awkward position by J.Storm because they don't take Roshan that quickly. I think they realize, like, guys, even with the wards and the SF doesn't really add anything to this. 1437, I don't think you drop your Tombstone like you do in that position where you just drop it into the Roshan pit. I think that was a big mistake.
We need the scouting on the enemy.
Like, imagine you have it on the outskirts there and it's a zombies chasing the Magnus or something like that. You're just making the fight really easy. You centralize all your damage into that Roche pit. Once both those spells are down, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
And now it was a 4K gold lead. All of a sudden, it's a 3,000 gold lead for Beast Coast as they're just battling back. I really like that smoke idea. And the weird part is that J.Storm had vision of it too.
Yeah.
This ward down here, guys, spotted all of that. And yet it still worked out. That's crazy to me.
1437, tank the smoke, keep position himself, knowing they're on the way, but it just seemed like a poor game plan.
Because then at that point, Beast Coast is like, oh, well, you don't have Tombstone up, actually. We're
Yeah.
just going to run at you and fight you.
And Resolution was hoping for a big time with his Diffuser Blade to be able to burn out Leo, but now Leo's level 20, so he's got the no mana reincarnation cost.
He has lost the timing of it. So I'm getting a message from shoutouts to Insania, who's watching the broadcast.
Yeah.
TI player here said, Omni Slash always hits from the front. That's why the hero destroys Bristle. It always hits from the front.
You know, that now at least there's consistency. I like that.
Yes, always hits from the front.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, that's high. But old Bristleback don't care. Brax don't care. They're up by 4K, 13-18, even though they're down in kills. They're up in this game right now. He's about to complete a Solar Crest, a big upgrade for both him as well as some of his allies like this Wraith King, who's ready to just go full raid boss at everybody with his Halberd, Blink Dagger, and Radiant, soon to be an Assault Cuirass coming in his way. This is going to be rough. They're just going to have to lose this tier 2, and honestly, all J.Storm can do is split push like Moo is doing here, and the push out at bottom lane, and hope they can get a pick off on somebody, but it's so tough to lock down this Ember Spear. And look at this, Leo don't care. He's just going to go straight for the high ground. In fact, immediately tries to blink out of Fear. Fortunately, Fear had a blink dagger of his own and does manage to slide away, but Wraith King has overextended himself now and may be losing one of his first lives right next to the tier 3. Moo's going to come in for the Stomp Disruption going out, though, saving him. They still have the spin, and that's going to be your first life. But it's just the reincarnation. He still has an Aegis.
They want to save the Aegis, too. You're going to wait a little bit, reset. That was the Centaur ulti. There's no Tombstone up as well. That was the healing ward. I think if you're Beast Coast, you can just chill.
Just now, well, the creeps did get cut.
Yeah,
so
that is the annoying part. Maybe that makes them think about going back, but you have to wait 18 seconds anyways. I think you should continue to go for it. With Tombstone down, Centaur ulti down, they don't get a DD or anything like that, but Ryoya does find a regen, and he's got a BKB. They're pinging towards the bottom lane, but you can just send your Ember down there. He's got a Spirit up. I think you just continue to go top.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing right now.
It's a free reset button because of this Aegis. It makes J.Storm have to commit more than they want to, which is why the Wraith King Aegis is actually not a bad idea at all.
Just wait for the AC. It's on its way.
Yeah, you've pushed out this bottom lane. Still in a good spot. Your lanes are moderately good position. Mid lane's pushing in. And now you just let your Wraith King with his AC.
Give him that Solar Crest.
Look,
the AC is here with the minus armor. The Crimson Guard can only do so much to protect against this. It'll stop the skeleton damage, but it won't stop the big bad boy of Wraith King.
Yeah, the Aegis does go down, and with the Tombstone in a very good position, this is going to make Beast Coast maybe just go mid, actually.
Yeah, just keep it going.
There's no Crimson Guard buff now for the tower, and
you can always go back and hit up the shrines as well after
look
this
at him
push
just
is defended. Stomp, follow up, the fresh round of
the boys
skeletons
are back.
Gonna have to be
They're all
dealt
dead.
with by 9 immediately. With that level 20 talent, he can one-shot him, just a single raise.
That's sad life for the boys.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
They just keep hanging around because they know. They've got to find a way to kill Roya. They can catch him during this whole split push, it would stop the push at mid lane. And they're trying to do that right now with the setup of the Blink Dagger, Ether Lens, Shadow Shaman, but Roya is just never going outside of his base, which I very much appreciate. He just defends the push, lets them reset it again. And they could just keep doing this over and over again.
This is what I meant, though, by it being a very
Smoke's
good...
gonna pop. Look at this. IX Mike is in perfect position. He's gonna blink TP away. And 9 had the right idea, but if he blinked into the actual tree area instead of just outside of it, Stampede's gonna go down. They found Brax. This could be a big kill. He does a really good job positioning himself, though. That is beautiful. And oh, Jesus! Fear's gone. He just got one shot. Now the RP! That's a 4-man from Moose, and they surround him. They do manage to get the Eagle Scepter off of the Wraith King, slowing down his damage, trying to finish up Brax, but he's built up so much damage on all of them. The Quills just keep on going, and they don't have easy teleports away. They need to disengage from these heroes, go into the trees, and get away from Beast Coast, away from Leo. They do manage to get the stun, and out! No, he can't make it. Brax is enough to finish him off. He had so many Warpath stacks. Moves. He does it again. The Beast Coast Undertow. It sucks down J.Storm into the lower bracket, much like the RP, sucking J.Storm in every single one of these team fights.
Ryoya wasn't even there. If he's there, that fight is done.
Yeah.
That is a 4-man RP wipe. But it doesn't even need to be that good as they're going to push into this bottom lane. He did his job. He's making Dota really easy for the rest of his teammates. They're not even taking racks. They're just taking out all the outer towers as Glyph is popped. But J.Storm not really in a position to fight. And Rezo gets his TP canceled.
Come on, Rezo. He is crumbling right now. Game 1 was rough for him, not able to get off the rage, and here just a simple misplay.
And Ryoya, he's already intercepted. Good play by him. You gotta spin TP in those positions. They lose the tower for it, likely to lose the shrine. It looks like J.Storm does want to take this fight. Rezo in kind of an awkward position. He doesn't have a TP here either.
Here. He's going to be disrupted. He could be purged up as well. Rezo immediately goes for the spin, activates that shrine right before it dies here. They do manage to get a little bit of hold on Leo, but that's not really the hero they want to go for. But BKB on Ryoya means you can just go for the back line, get on top of these heroes. Rezo eventually managed to get off his Omni Slash and survives a little bit longer to get on top of the Ancients. Gets healed up by the Soul Rip. Moves actually identifies the healing word, managed to kill it while Ryoya is battling out with Moo with his BKB up. 9 being chased by Leo. 9's not going to be able to escape from this one. Spotted up with a Sleight of Fizz, burned by the Radiance, unless he can do a little sweet ring around the Rosy, but Leo just reads him perfectly. The Radiance, Eul Scepter goes down, 20 HP, he's got to be able to get away. Now as the Blink Dagger's going to come up, blinks away from Leo, grabs, oh, he got a little greedy there, but he does manage to grab a Haste Rune.
That'll reset things for the time being, but there's still 3 dead on his team. The push coming in from Ryoya and Brax at this bottom lane. The Wraith King hooking up with the rest of his team too. They're in such a bad position right now. The Undying, not even really a hero anymore as he gets 3-shot. As 9 going for the split push. Rezo looking to do the same right now. They understand they can't get into a straight 5-on-5, so they're trying to commit pressure elsewhere, but the bottom set of racks are done. The mid set of racks are done. Beast Coast is just going to go for it.
Yeah, they'll take one lane of super creeps against Megas any day of the week.
There's no glyph, and this is going to go down so quickly, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 right now.
And look at
Beast
this.
Coast.
This top lane's not even going to be finished up. Ryoya does manage to defend that, so now it's not even super creeps. It's just full-on Megas for Beast Coast and no advantage. And another RP. 2-man this time for Moose. Doesn't manage to grab Resolution. They do manage to get the Halberd up, though, and Resolution does no damage during this time. Managed to get the spin out. Ryoya committing deeper. Wants to be able to finish off Resolution, but they're right next to the fountain, so an easy reset as Razor goes back into the high ground. They stampede just to make sure they can all escape safely, but Moo actually dies inside of the fountain. Leo, la god Matadog indeed. He could just stand there and fight even under a fountain. Resolution pops his head out, immediately gets stunned up, almost getting his head caught off there as he gets a heal once again from the fountain for his 3rd life this team fight. Leo is going to take a good amount of damage from the Reckoning of Souls. 20 seconds on the reincarnation, not long enough. He will die here permanently. He does have a buyback for 90 seconds.
And Brax gets 4-stepped the wrong way.
Oh no, they thought they could keep going for this one. The skewer away though. 9 is so low. A Eul Scepter on himself, a Soul Rip going up, a Garden Grease. He's going to be fine actually as Brax, he can't save IX Mike. He's going to have to disrupt himself, but no Blink Dagger, so he won't be able to get away. And Brax is actually going to be snagged up here as well. Fear.
They're still on the chase
He'll
right now.
stall him long enough that 9 should be able to get enough damage out with the help of Resolution. That's going to be 4 dead on the side of Beast Coast, but their throne is completely exposed, and they're still battling against Mega Creeps.
Oh boy. And Beast Coast gives them a little bit of a gimme. There's no reason to fountain dive there. Rezo is itemizing for that Maelstrom, trying to switch up his build here.
It's going to be a long, hard-fought battle if J.Storm have a hope of coming back into this. There is no way they can go for the easy run down mid, see if we can end the game. They're going to have to stay here and itemize and play against Mega Creeps for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
Level 25 and Scythe coming in soon for 9. That'll be a decent answer to this Ember Spirit who's been all over the place. Has an Octarine soon, level 25, and Aghanim Scepter. You can see a big difference between this build and some of the other builds we've seen, which have tried to go Ags much earlier. A double damage rune. That can make a big difference, especially if Beast Coast try and fight them right now instead of letting, but Resolution might not get there in time. Ice Mike, they're going to be able to get the stun and Resolution. Now Leo's the one with the double damage. Almost takes him out in 2 shots, but Moo, a nice entrance there as he pops the Stampede, gets a stun onto 2. They're going to try and finish up Ice Mike, who disrupts himself, but that's just going to be a setup. Oh, it's a setup for the RP as Moo comes in trying to save Ice Mike. He'll eventually die here to Resolution, but Leo, no, it's a Requiem of Souls to finish him off, but 9, he's already so low. Turns around, tries to get the double raise onto Ryoya, does manage to get him before he dies. but die he does, and that means J.Storm is on the retreat now. 14:37 will TP away successfully. The rest of J.Storm get out, except for poor Moo, who had to die pretty early on in the fight. 9 had the buyback.
And Beast Coast is going for it right now. They want to end the game. They committed the buybacks for this. A little bit of a sticky situation. This was the buyback from Ryoya, but without the Centaur up, no ulti even if he was.
Smoke
no
up
Omni Slash.
just because.
Get a little bit closer to the base.
They're going to be able to jump onto 9, who already bought back for this one. Does have the Ult Scepter. Shiva's slow on a lot of these heroes. He realizes he can't go back to the fountain. He just has to start dealing damage because otherwise they're going to kill the throne. And Leo changes up from the throne, trying to finish off Resolution. Can't quite get him. The healing ward's out, and it's tough to be able to get on top of that one. Ryoya, he's also dealing damage to the throne, so they identify him as a potential target. His BKB is going to last long enough, though, and throne dies. Beast Coast 2-0 J.Storm to move on to the upper bracket finals.
Oh my lord, I can't even believe they did this. I think both games were under 40 minutes.
Yep.
That was just pure domination from them. And the crazy part is J.Storm actually had the lead coming out of the laning phase. That is one of the big things where the next argument would be, oh, well, Beast Coast just won their lanes last game. You know, once Vici J.Storm, you know, they figured that off, or J.Storm figured that out, like, it'll be all good. But I mean, effectively, they won bottom lane, they won top lane, and they won mid lane. And they still lost this game because they just got out team fought.
Last game, the win probability was in the favor of a Beast Coast the entire time, I think.
Yeah.
And this time it also started in their favor, I think, off of draft, but you could see how heavily it was in the favor of J.Storm at that 20-minute marker. They were so far ahead, but Beast Coast, man, Moose especially did so much work to make some of these early team fights work for them and stem some of the bleeding. That Roshan fight, very critical.
They smoked under vision cap.
Yeah, dude.
And it still worked out. I never see that happen in pro games.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be game number 2 as IX Mike and the crew, Mike and the boys, they did it. They're now in they're 2 series away. If they win this next one, they'll be in the grand finals. And who knows?
IX Mike at TI
IX
again.
Mike and TI. That would
be.
Go them. As special shout out, by the way, in this game to Moose, who was insane.
Yeah.
The amount of RPs he hit.
I mean, you were talking about how you felt like Leo was doing so much to carry Beast Coast. You felt like he was kind of their star player in many ways. Moose, the other South American player, the Peruvian player, shows up big here.
I will
Beast
say,
Coast in
by
this
the way,
one.
because of the level 20 talents on the Wraith King, a lot of people don't build the Diffu anymore, and you almost always have to go the Mjolnir because of the way the Jug's ult interaction works.
Yeah.
And that really hurt him. Plus, like, the Wraith
With
King
the
is...
skeletons
Yeah,
and
plus the Wraith
everything,
King's great. Like, he just throws out, like, 100 of the boys, and then what are you supposed to do against that?
Resolution definitely an off series for him.
Yeah, I mean, his score looks okay. He went 9-9, but, like, the actual play, I know he'll be very disappointed.
Yeah.
So that'll do it from us at this station, guys, at BTS3. We're going to go hop back over to the main section to rejoin our boys.
Where I
have no idea if the series is done or not.
Looks like Forward is already done, and we kind of assume that's a 2-0. But who knows?
Find out
we'll head over there in a second.
So, bye, friends.
See you guys at the main
you all
show.
Oh, okay. How do I go? Do I hit break?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're breaking the immersion right now. I'm not very good at this.
Oh.